Welcome to the final lesson in the 5 Foundational Techniques of Rock Drumming series. I'm Nate Brown, and these lessons are brought to you by Drum Magazine and OnlineDrummer.com. All of the techniques from this series can be found in my book, Chart-Topping Drum Beats, the 60s through today. This book goes through hundreds of coordination exercises for each technique, as well as many examples of songs that use these techniques. There are actually over 150 examples from songs and over 390 coordination building exercises. And that's available in paperback and also as an instant download at OnlineDrummer.com. And if you've made it this far, you're probably interested in drum fills. So you can get the book Chart-Topping Drum Fills, the 60s through today, by my friend Don Richardson. The final technique that we're going to go over is the open hi-hat technique. And just like it sounds like, it's when you open the hi-hat. So far we've had a closed hi-hat, and in that example jumper from the last lesson we used the ride cymbal. But the hi-hat can make more than just the one sound. In some grooves you want to open the hi-hat only a little bit. And in others, you want to open it up a lot, maybe even more. Look at number 1 in the sheet music, and you can get the sheet music at OnlineDrummer.com. Number 1 is that famous intro beat from Walk This Way by Aerosmith. I'll play that for you. The notation for the open hi-hat is just a circle above that X, and you see that on count 1. On the and of 1, we'll see a plus sign, and that just indicates that it should be closed again. 1 and. Close it right on the and with count 2. You don't want to close it like on the E. In some drum beats, you want to, but it will be indicated with a little X note head actually below the bass drum. If nothing's notated there, just close it on the plus sign. 2 and a 3 and 4 and 1 and. That could take some getting used to, so it might help just to do that hand pattern over and over until you're comfortable with that, and then try throwing in the bass drum. Number 2 is that popular disco beat, and I'll play that for you. And at first this beat can sound kind of difficult because it's opening on all the ands, but I wouldn't think about when you're opening the hi-hat. Think about when you're closing it. Both feet in this groove are moving together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you think that way, 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of just naturally together anyway. Just play your eighth notes. And you can mess around with how loose you make them. The rest of the sheet music doesn't include the circle or the plus over the beats. This is for you to explore some open hi-hat techniques of your own. Do this from behind the kit, explore what sounds good, what you like, because you want to find your own unique drumming style. I'm going to goof around with this technique, the open hi-hat. I hope you enjoyed this lesson series, The 5 Foundational Techniques of Rock Drumming by Drum Magazine and OnlineDrummer.com. Make sure you check out OnlineDrummer.com for your favorite sheet music. We've got sheet music from all kinds of bands up there. And we also have pages of drum beats with audio examples. And if you like to chat with other drummers, we've got a great drum forum. Keep drumming.